So hello everybody. It's been a bit of a time. It's been a very busy time. So I went back and looked at some of my old videos, and I did see a piece that I wanted to do some reflection. And so I thought I'm going to do a short little blurb. That's why I have this lovely space here, and I think it's like the Andromeda Galaxy behind me. I really like that purple, beautiful color. But I wanted to do a quick reflection because a lot of things are happening in the world. I don't want to ignore what's happening in the world. I just want to acknowledge it. But I'm going to start doing a little bit of little blurbs around mental health and around what are some of the strategies that you can use. Now, I have like old presentations that I did on vicarious trauma and resilience building and what you can do. And I did this more for nurses rather than the general public, but I think I can do bits and pieces. And so for today, I just want to reflect on information and information overload and where information is coming. And one thing I would recommend for everyone, and I do it myself, is take a break away from listening to television, radio, internet, just all electronics, just turn it off. And the news is very toxic. All of that is very toxic because it's repetitive, and especially if it's negative. So what your brain will do is then go into a sort of fear, fight or flight mode, which is actually really unhealthy for you. It's unhealthy for all of us to live in that state. And one day maybe I'll go into more depth, but it actually promotes things like high blood pressure, makes your heart rate go up. And it also promotes inflammatory process because your body thinks that it's constantly being attacked. Like what we think we can manifest in our body. So my recommendation is, and this is, I really want to just bring focus to this. And I teach this to my students, that being calm and being composed and sort of collecting yourself and grounding yourself is really important to do it on a daily basis. So this is just a quick reminder that sometimes with all this stuff happening, it's good to just to take a deep breath. And just let it all out. And the best place to do it is outside. Walk on the grass, go to where there's some water, listen to the water, listen to the bees, listen to the birds sing. Just even if you do it for 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes. I went for a long walk this evening actually. I was unusually long because I hurt my knee earlier this summer. So I really don't want to do too long because I'm not sure how my knee will respond. So I'm doing it once a week. I do a really long walk and then sort of assess how things are. But just going out and just standing on the grass, it's really healing actually. You're grounding and just let it go. So I just wanted to sort of leave a little post around, it's really important, especially when there's a lot of information, when people are stressed, when they feel like it's overwhelming, to have that. Now, any minute now, there will be a cat that's going to or is trying to come near me. And so also pets are really good at relieving stress or are comic relief. And right now I have a cat here that is going to be comic relief any minute, because I can't see a thing when he comes in front of my screen. So just remember, all things pass. You have choices, and you can choose to, like this little guy here, say hello there, Jazz. You have a choice I have a choice. I could not have picked him up and just go shoot him away, but I picked him up. But we all can have a choice to take a deep breath, to see, okay, Jazzy, you gotta go. Jazz, you gotta go. And just relax and be present. And yes, not everything is perfect, but remember, if we feed into it, if we allow the anxiety to rise in us, because we allow it, I get upset at times, that is worse than if we just say, okay, it's happening, all right, but I don't have to allow it to be part of me. I choose it to be somewhere else, and let me go outside and let it give it to back to the earth. One other strategy I use personally, and this may sound a little bit spiritual or religious, but what I do is, and I an old friend suggested this, but I just say, you know what, universe, you know what, God, I don't know. I don't know what to do right now, or I'm not sure. I'll just say, give it up to God. That's it. And and it's okay to do that, to say, you know what, today I'm not sure. So I give it up to God, or I give it up to the universe, or whatever religion, whatever your God or goddess is. I mean, we have many different spiritual denominations. Or you can give it to the earth and say, hey, you know what, Mother Earth, here you go. Right now, I'm not sure, but just I'm grounding and I'm breathing in clean air and I am okay. So that's the message of this video for now. Just remember, every day, if you can, for 5 minutes, stand on the grass or look at the lake or listen to the purring kitty and ground and breathe in and breathe out. And that's it. All right. So I'm now will do the rest of my videos, but I just wanted to get you guys to breathe out because I had to do it too. We all have these days. All right. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you in my next video.